sandwich. You have one of these this morning?
I have 4 children. How do I check them in?
Oh, I'm so glad you're here with us. Are you new? Like, how did you find Grace?
I just saw it driving by and decided to come by.
Man, I'm so glad. Well, hey, we're going to walk over because on this other side, near the men's restroom, there's going to be a computer and someone to help us. And I'm looking over and Bob's here this morning. So let's go over and let Bob help us. Come on over with me. Now at this point, if you look over and Bob or whoever's on the team this morning that's responsible for making sure they know how to do Childcare check-in is not there, then instead of taking him over to the other computer, you want to take him over to Adventureland. We always have a childcare trained person over at Adventureland that can help through the computer stuff. So if you look over and you don't see Bob or whoever's the person on the team this morning that can handle childcare, invite that new family to walk with you over to Adventureland where you can get them checked in. So I'm so glad you're new this morning. So what we do is this is our childcare check-in screen and we want to add a guest. So if you click add a guest, we always want to start with an adult first. So can you tell me your name again?
Hannah.
Hannah. I'm so glad you're here, Hannah. And put in Hannah. What's your last name, Hannah?
Smith.
Smith. Excellent. And I'm going to click profile type, adult. And this might be faster. Do you mind just typing this? And you can just, it's all touch screen, so you can touch the next screen or you can hit tab and you can start typing in things. That'd be great because we want to make sure to send you some information this week. One of the reasons it's real helpful to have a newcomer type this in is we don't require all the fields on a newcomer form. There's asterisks on fields we do need, like we definitely need a phone number, but there's not things we have to have like an address or a zip code. And so this is why it's very helpful if you can have them type it. Also, we do require a birth date currently. So it's a little confusing if you're a guy asking a girl what her birth date is. Sometimes they don't want to tell you that. But if they're typing it themselves, then a lot of times they'll give us that information. So it's always better if you can have them type it. It goes better. And while they're typing it, if you can interact with their kids and say, hey, I'm so glad you guys are here this morning. You're going to love Adventureland. You're going to love the teachers back there. They have so much fun. It's also important at this point to explain how kindergarten works. So starting at kindergarten, moving up and older, we have the kids come and join us for worship. So it's important to set them up that if they're kindergarten or up to 6th grade, 7th, 8th grade, junior high, all those are old enough to experience worship with us right here in the worship center. And so you invite them in and explain, man, we just love for you to worship with us. And after the worship time, we're going to dismiss kids. So after we finish the check-in process, then I'm going to walk with you to where you know where your classes are. So at the end of this adult profile, you're going to add the child profile next. You just type in the child's name. Of course, profile type is child. It's going to give you fewer fields. Put in the birth date, gender, if there's any allergies, issues, you add those in there. If there's another child, you can click add family member, but you're just going to click add because there's only one child in this scenario. So you click add them. Then at this point, you got to add them to a grade or a particular class. You click add, you go find the grade. This is the 3s class, so just add them into that 3s class and hit add to events. And then check in one person. And it's going to print off my labels, my name, my receipt, all that at that point. Also, just a reminder, you don't need a barcode to check in. You could just use last name and hit enter there, or you could also use the last 4 digits of your phone number as well. That's what I do all the time. Just put in 0979, hit enter, and it's going to pop me up the kids there, and I can check them in just with that phone number. So that's an easy way to check in somebody if they don't have their barcode with them. So this is Adventureland, where over here we have diaper alleys where all the babies are, and then starting in this hallway down here, we have 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, all the way up in the very end of the hall is kindergarten. Then across in Adventureland North, we have 1st grade through 6th grade. And so I'll show you those in a minute, but this is where we're going to get checked in. And we always have somebody over here to help if they're new. And so when you get across here, if you don't know how to do this, you look around for one of our Adventureland people or one of our team that knows how to enter someone into the system. But if you know how to do it, you can do it right here. So you come into this machine, you're going to click add a guest and hand it off just like we showed in the video over there. Over here, we want to use this computer, the far left computer, for the check-in machine for new people. So if you take into this machine, there's always going to be somebody kind of monitoring the far left machine for checking in new people.